Hey everyone, I'm Brandon Tower, and I just want to thank you for tuning in and following the campaign over the past week. Your support has meant the world to Mike and I, and we don't take it for granted. We sincerely appreciate all the positive feedback we've received over the past several days. For those of you who have yet to make a decision on the election or have been unengaged up until this point, let me first say I'm glad you're here, involving yourself in the process and having an impact in your student government. This election, you have a choice between a number of qualified candidates for SGA president and student trustee. Any of them will be capable of handling the responsibilities of leading student government. The choice before you, however, is which of these candidates is best equipped to effectively do the job and which candidate has the agenda that most speaks to the needs of all students. When it comes to who is the most qualified to handle their job responsibilities of SGA president, any one of these candidates could make a strong argument, enumerating traits and experiences on campus. But what does this really tell you? How can you be sure the choice that you make will put someone in office that will get the job done? You shouldn't have to guess in this situation. You should be able to go with a proven record of accomplishments, one that you can trust demonstrates a proven ability to advocate for students effectively. With my textbook work with bike racks, online voting, and writing legislation that created the new student government website to come, I welcome you to ask, what has this candidate done for the students? And I can answer confidently this question. And I challenge you to ask all candidates this question. Now, I know I've talked about what I've been able to do with students or help over the past years as a senator, and I believe certainly that counts for something. But I know you're not going to vote for me because of what I did. You want to vote for me because what, as a candidate, I will do for you in the future. For a full explanation of all of our platform positions, I encourage you to check out our website that we've linked to and watch the rest of the videos posted in our Facebook group, Brandon Tower and Mike Fox for UMass. But let me quickly discuss some of the things we hope to accomplish if elected. For one, we plan to continue the fight for lower textbook prices. Nothing is set in stone, and we can't abandon that battle now. We also want to reform the code of student conduct. Right now, we have 5,000 students every year who are found responsible for trivial violations of our code of student conduct. Schools like the University of Michigan, with twice the student population, only issue between 300 and 400 each year. This doesn't mean UMass is doing a better job. It means that our disciplinary system is nothing more than a factory for prosecuting students for frivolous violations where everybody loses. The school looks bad, and much more importantly, the student's record is tarnished unfairly. We're not changing the system to make it more lenient. We're going to reform it to finally make it fair to students. Additionally, we're going to finally make campus safety and women's health a priority. The incident that occurred recently on this campus was wholly unacceptable, and it's time that we took action. This means not just better treatment, but also prevention of sexual assault. Finally, we want to be the advocate for RSOs and student organizations. We want to give the resources of the executive to RSOs, aiding in their recruitment, promoting their events, and increasing their funding. RSOs are the lifeblood of social life on campus, and we need to empower them by reaching out, not making them come to us. Now again, to see our full plans of action, please read through our platform online. But these are the issues I see as critical, the ones we must take action on going forward with student government. Above all, there's one thing we absolutely must do to govern effectively, and that's simply listening to student concerns, taking in their input, and acting on them. For too long, those in the SGA have pushed their own agenda, telling the student body what needs to be addressed. This needs to change, and this year has to be different. It's time we had a president who pushed the students' agenda. The student body is telling us what changes need to be made on campus, and the SGA needs to take action on them. We need to stop telling students we're going to lower tuition fees, lower student fees, because every year a candidate makes that promise, and every year the price goes up. Now, absolutely, we need to have this fight, and we will. But I'm not going to insult your intelligence and make promises I know that can't be kept. We need to offer more than that fight this time around, and bring real, tangible change to this campus for the better. Changing this campus is possible. We don't have to accept things the way they are. This isn't a university we can't change for the better. We can, and we will, make a better UMass. Not in 5 years. We're going to make a better UMass in 5 months. 10-year plans are great, but not at the expense of those who need a better campus now. And we can have a better campus now, with students now, but we need to make it happen. I will do everything in my power to deliver on my promises, and we will get the job done. But I need everyone on board to really affect change. This doesn't have to be the administration's UMass. This doesn't have to be the board's UMass. This can be the student's UMass, a UMass that you made. Together, we can make it happen. But I need your support. I need your vote. Ask yourself, what has this candidate done to help the student body? Ask. Vote for a proven record you can trust to represent and fight for the student's agenda. for lower textbook prices, for political representation, better safety, and students' rights. Vote Brandon Tower for SGA President in 2010.